I'm gonna give y'all some time to come on in this thing while we get started. You can listen to the smooth tunes of the journey music, my man Ahmed rocking the Gouda drum, and you might hear some sound bowls come in just singing a little bit. We'll get started in about 5 minutes.
I can.
Oh, fancy this. I'm here for it. All right, let's see. We get started in a moment. I was mentioning that these tracks will be available on our streaming networks and all that fun stuff. We about to go live. And that was right on time. Oh my gosh, that was right on time. Welcome. I'm gonna give a moment for these humans in IG to come on through this thing. This is the last one I gotta set up. I found a way to hit 1, 2, 3, 4 streaming platforms. We got sacred vibes, Yogi. Yeah, Shayna in the jump. All right.
Welcome to, in my opinion, thank you so much for
that is a whole podcast that I recorded. There we go. Now we about to get started. I got you. We going link. Got they got the men's meeting today. I'm gonna see if I'm. Hey, we got another one, Rashida. All right. All right. So, some fun things that we've been talking about, been going over. One has been sympathetic nervous system, how they correlate to the powers of the mind. And then we talked about the caduceus, the staff with the wings on top, which kind of correlates the chakras, which correlates those paths that the Ida and the Pingala go through, the fire and the yin and yang of the body. And then that got us into the point of talking about words and how words create the reality we perceive, and how sometimes those words pitch, just put obstacles in our way. And sometimes we don't even know that we put them in our way. One thing that happens for me, so I got a couple people in the chat. IG, y'all don't see that. But we got a couple people in the Zoom room. So I feel like I'm not the only one who does this, because I like did a post earlier and then people was like, yeah, yo, this is wild. I do the same thing. So my thing has been, my first transition into meditating every day was waking up and not picking up my phone. And what I realized was it was more so just a procrastination in doing what I said that I was going to do. Most of the time I say like, oh, I'm going to wake up in the morning and meditate before I, pick up my phone, maybe even before I go to the bathroom. Probably not, because, I drink a lot of water and you got to go. So I was like, all right, one thing that I do is procrastinate. And a lot of times I would do this I don't know thing on how long I'm procrastinating. I'd be like, well, I just laid down for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so. And then as my day started getting progressively more busy and I had more things to do and more events to go to, I started realizing like that 30 minutes of me laying in the bed was really detrimental to my day. It was me not starting off on the right foot, rushing to get out of the house, not having all my stuff because I'm rushing. So I'm leaving like my coffee or my water, and it would literally be just get up. One thing that helped me to get to that point of just getting up was to allocate some bullshit time. That one. Yeah, that's powerful. I'm going to say it again. Allocate some time to procrastinate, to bullshit. Because if you're a bullshitter and you like to take your time with certain things, then why would we make it more challenging for us to do what it is that we wanted to do? So allocate like 15 minutes to lay in the bed before you do stuff, to scroll or to roll around or whatever it is. It might be a morning bed flow or something. But when I was able to realize that, I was able to see how that aspect just tapped into, I could recall that feeling whenever I'm going to bullshit on myself later. And I'm able to stop myself before I go too deep into it. I'm hearing some noise. Oh, there we go. One thing that I'd like us to meditate on is see what pops into this mind space today while we're doing this SIF meditation: sensation, images, feelings, and thoughts. As we're letting these SIFs just swirl around and we're sifting through them, we create a point of focus. I recommend it being the breath. It could also be your body. It could be how the body moves through, the breath moves through the body, or a 3D image, however you want to picture it. It can be any focus that allows you to actually fixate on it. And then from there, notice how your mind jumps from one topic to the next, one thing to the next, and pull yourself back. Maybe you catch yourself procrastinating and pulling yourself back a little bit. And if you do, awareness is key. That's what this whole yoga thing's about. So let me see. I know I got some chat comments. Ooh. And Amber, Rashida, what? Y'all procrastinators too? Y'all, is this just me?
No, I procrastinate.
Okay, good.
Nah, I learned my lesson.
I love it. She said, I ain't playing them games.
No, that's why, like, for PT in the morning, I get up, it's at 8, but I get up at 6:30 because I know I need to BS around. But I get up, like, I'm not laying down, because you stay laying down and, outcome's not going to be good. So I get up, do what I got to do, and I got time. It's all about making sure you got time.
Yeah.
To not rush.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with that. One thing you said about not rushing, like you said you would get up. So that's why I mentioned before, because I was trying to convince myself to get up, and that was a struggle in itself. And I'm like, oh, you got to get up. I'm sitting here giving myself pep talks in the bed while I'm like rolling over to the other side. I got the blanket. It's all nice and warm with the AC on. Ooh, right? And then I was like, all right, set 2 alarms. I went down like a rabbit hole. I had like 6 alarms at one point. And I was, this is out of control. Just have some discipline and get the hell up. But then I started to learn and realize what I'm doing in this laying in the bed time. I was like, oh, no, you're really actually waking up to your body. So I started to incorporate that in when I set my alarms, add an additional 15 minutes, and then not stop and say, oh, you are doing, not stop and say, these 15 minutes, you're supposed to be up right now. It's like, nah, don't set anything else. The first alarm is wake up, you're conscious. The second alarm is get up, let's go. And that simple routine helped me to like actually get up and go so I could be on my mission and about the day. So hopefully some of this shines well with y'all in IG. Oh yeah, I see y'all coming on in and on the multi-stream. I'm with it. Yeah, welcome. I don't know if I have the comments up if you are on any of the other, if you're on YouTube or Facebook. However, we're about to get started. So, if you can meet me in a seated position with a tall spine, shoulders back, chest up. Close your eyes, lower your gaze. And allow this time to just settle in. For your eyelids to relax some, the cheeks to soften. For the creases in the mouth to relax. Unless you have a smile, you can keep the smile. And then just feel where and how you sit in the body. Feel where the weight dumps maybe more to the right cheek that you're pressing down on, or maybe to the left. Maybe the pelvis is hinging forward, or maybe curled under. And then just notice how the rest of the weight sits. The shoulders, the hips, the knees. And allow yourself to just tap in a little bit deeper into the body, into the breath. And start to recap your day. Once you have that point of focus, allow yourself to sift through your morning. How you woke up. What was the first thing you did? The first thing you saw. Maybe there was something even before that. Before the sight came in. Maybe you felt something. after that, all the way up until now, till this moment, till we started this meditation, and this right here is the dissonance, the separation, or the merger. Visualize what shifts you would have made in your day, in your morning. Visualize the feelings. The mind's powerful. And once you find that feeling, what we're doing is bringing awareness to that feeling, to that procrastination, to what it feels like to make excuses. We could even call it bullshitting on our greatness. And then, if you can, maybe it's not for this moment, think of the other spaces, the other times in your life when you encounter this feeling, where you are, who you're with, and the fear or hesitation that causes it. Anytime you find yourself getting too deep, too lost into a thought, a sift, where those feelings because that's all we're doing. Just sitting here, breathing, allowing all our troubles, our pains, our problems, our situations, and not just the negative ones, the positive ones, the things that are encouraging, inspiring, to wash over us. To feel it from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. And all we're doing is washing the breath. Allow yourself to sink a little bit deeper into the silence. For the calm to wash over as well. Pressing down through the sits bones, elongating up the spine, the back of the neck to the crown of the head. And then past that as well. Because we're so much more than our body. Allow yourself to settle into the silence. Whenever you find yourself too deep into a sit, pause, soften the body, and come back to that alignment. Come back to your point of focus. And maybe you count up. And at the end of the meditation, maybe you can recall how many times you lost your focus and brought it back. You start to come back to the body. First consciously. And mentally. But keeping the eyes closed, keeping that energy focused. Maybe take some twists, some rocks. Maybe you're recapping how many times you lost focus and brought it back. And we'll close the meditation with 3 breaths. First one, in and out through the nose. Last 2, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe with me. In, out. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last one, feel the breath in. Above, behind, below the last height of the inhale. And let it go. You bring the thumbs to the forehead and take a bow. Thanks for the space. Thanks for sharing. And feel free to take your time coming back. Or maybe you're sitting with the feels. Hey, hey, hey. How y'all feeling today? 1 second. Thou, I'm going to email you later today. I have some joy for you and for myself. I don't know how to fix that. I'm going to let that do what it does. So there are... Yeah, we're figuring out how to work these new systems is a thing. Expansion, it's happening. Some other fun facts. Classes are still currently by donation. There's a full roster, a full schedule. Mondays, floating yoga fundamentals. We go over the basics, spirit, breath, the body. We do some movement. And I'm also going to start to incorporate some of some more fun stuff. I know I want to bring in some book options, some reading options, so we can get some of the information. So it's not just me talking, even though I can, bring the references, because they're right here or, right here, because I like to have stuff on hand. But, we could read the book and figure out where that's going. So I'm thinking I'm going to incorporate like a book club type deal on the Monday nights as well. It'd be maybe 10 minutes, like part of a chapter, 5 minutes. Then we get into the breath work, the meditation, the flow, sound bath at the end. Boom. Day is lovely. Tuesday, we expand all of those concepts that we take, and it's just a straight flow. Some things will come up, and we'll be able to piece that together here Thursday, midday meditation, or Monday during floating yoga fundamentals. Perfect time for questions, to expand our practice, to really vibe and grow together. Then there is midday meditations. We back at it again, and it ain't stopping. And then after that, we have Saturday floating yoga fundamentals, which is my next class. Floating flow, which is my next class on Saturday at 10:30. It's a whole bunch of shenanigans. We're going to challenge ourselves in ways that we didn't necessarily think was a thing. And then we're going to get good at it. Yeah. Measurable growth. That's what I'm about. And there's a whole bunch of other things on the schedule from the the Polarities of Light Yoga Getaway in Harper's Ferry on Halloween, and also Costa Rica in February. With Maribel, that's going to be lit too. There's other opportunities to connect and grow coming up. Check out the website. It is updated like every other day, because I haven't been posting every day now, but every other day. So you still getting some good content. And it's also a great way to start your practice, to figure out how you can find that measurable growth mentally, physically, energetically, because energetically and mentally are not in this physical world. We're not able to touch them, to see them, to understand how it works. So we have to create a system in which we can see how, we work with it. So, Amber, Rashida, y'all figure out when y'all was BSing during that meditation? Or was there just no BS because you like, I'm about my action?
No, there was some BS. but it was from the night before.
Ooh.
And not in the morning.
Awareness. Yes.
I had no BS. I kind of just, lately, every time I meditate, I'm really falling. So I'm always yarning. So every time I yarn, I lose focus.
That's real.
It knocks me out. So, but yeah, that's where I am now.
That's real. Oh, I was bullshitting today. I ain't going fake. I was bullshitting hard. I was like, I gotta get this practice in. I'm gonna, and I caught myself. Normally I'd be like, let me make a coffee. And I'll practice later. Let me roll a J. And I'll practice later. Nah, you don't have that time today. You gotta do this now. So then I waited until I started rushing through my practice, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna rush through my practice. I'm not gonna bullshit on my greatness. I'm gonna be intentional with the movements that I do take and just cut my practice short. So I'm going to be the one who suffers, because I won't feel the benefits of getting my full practice, because I enjoy getting my full practice in. So now that's going to be my suffrage. So I know next time, don't bullshit on yourself, because you don't want to feel this way with an incomplete practice. So get up and give yourself the time. So that's the one that popped into my mind and came to me today. Again, all right. Any other questions, comments, let me know. Email, all that fun stuff. IG, you can send a DM and all the other fun stuff. Y'all know how to reach me. And sign up for the newsletter if you're not already on the newsletter. Yeah, I'm back at it. I got my first one in a long time that I sent out this week. If you didn't get it, let me know, because then I'm going to add you to the list, so then you can get it.
I don't know if I got it or not. I'll check.
Send me your email. Why? I feel like I don't even have your email.
Now that you actually did it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I swear.
The shots.
Hearing this since, the first time I heard it was at my private session.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm doing that because I didn't BS today. I went outside for PT and all of that, so I'm on a good path today. So
I love to hear it. Let's do it. You getting some hearts in the IG chat? They was like, "Fuck yeah, she on her shit."
Yeah, it's been. I hate when the weather is crazy, especially in the morning, because I like to go outside. But it's been inside for PT. But today I was like, it was great. So.
I love it.
Get some sun, people. Get some air.
Come on now. We are complicated houseplants. Questions, comments, let me know. This will be uploaded to YouTube, Instagram, and you'll also be able to find it on my website. Any questions, comments, let me know. Thanks for flowing, y'all.
Peace out. I like this new thing, Jared.
Thank you. Yeah.
I logged in. I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. So that's what we doing. Okay. The price went up.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gotta be out here doing what we gotta do. Just trying to elevate ourselves one thing at a time. I was like,
it's not the same. All right.
I try not to do too much of this, so you can just look and see. Be like, nah, you doing so. I appreciate it. Oh, and thank you for bringing that up. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, that is how I take payments. This is how I provide for myself and my family. I highly appreciate whatever donation you do have. It can be in the form of cash. Maybe it's Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Also in the form of what effort you leave and your consistency coming back so we can continue to grow. You're feeding me with your presence, and you're also helping me to physically with the cash. So, it'd be great to see you at an event. Peace and love, kings, queens, and gods.
Bye.
What up, IG? The yawns focus me. Ooh, damn, I'm mad I got that late. I was about to say the yarns focus you. We gonna have to talk about this. Book club, yes. Any questions, comments, want to work on something? Again, send me a DM, IG, email, all that stuff. I'm out here. And let's grow. Peace and love, kings, queens, and gods. Bruh. Hey.
Are you hungry?
Yes. Yay. Thank you.